Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the 2000s team. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Longley is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Duncan against Rodman. Pass to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Harper. No good on the triple. And here's the 2000s team. From deep, Iverson. It's good from long range.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Pass to Pippen. Duncan with the block. In the corner, it's James. From the baseline. Kobe against Jordan. Here's Kobe. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. No good off the front iron.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Iverson dishes to O'Neal. It's Bryant, high post. Working on Rodman. Bucket is good.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pippen kicks to Rodman. And there's the pass to Longley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Count it.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bulls trail by 7. Harper up top. That one a little long. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley, and Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Jordan's shot is off.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Up top, Pippen. Wade is covering. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Over James. And the Bulls with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wade finds Garnett. Back to Wade. Pass to Nash. Here's Nowitzki. over Rodman. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Wennington. And it's Jordan atop the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
From deep LeBron, but they recover it. Garnett kicks to Nowitzki. Pippen with the steal. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot misses, and the 2000s team will go the other way with it. To the middle, and stolen by Jordan. Passes it to Kerr. The 11-footer, Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the floor.
Oh!
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
McGrady outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Nash is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Carter. And it's Pierce. And it's Yao in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Tony Kukoc. Bushler is out there with Kerr. And there's Wennington. And it's Simpkins in at the 4 spot. Bulls trail by 11. And here's Kerr. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simpkins. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's foul number 2 for him. The 2000s team making a switch here. Iverson's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Longley's checked in. Here's Simpkins, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The pass to Kukoc. 5 to shoot. Over Pierce. Rebound by Yao.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Chicago making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for McGrady. Bulls trail by 13. Three-pointer, Kukoc. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Carter against Kukoc. Pass to Simpkins. Tries from 16. Good work there as it goes. Simpkins got his 1st basket of the night.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Here's McGrady. Iverson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Iverson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Harper. Kobe's checked in for Tracy McGrady. And the Bulls making a change also. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Bushler. And Harper drops them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Harper, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Carter. Outside, Kobe. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Jordan's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Out to Kobe. O'Neal up top, covered by Longley. Harper against Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Chicago calls timeout.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. Pippen's checked in for Kukoc. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Now here's Pippen. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And 3 from Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Kerr. He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing. Initially.
Oh, my God.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that? Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Now here's Jordan. He has 5. Inside, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Nowitzki after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kobe. Nowitzki finds Bryant. Now Nowitzki, guarded by Jordan. Nowitzki draws the double. Nash left side. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
It's stolen by Bryant. Wade outside. Here's Garnett. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the home team, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the 2000s team, they've got Duncan, Allen Iverson out there with Bryant. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Shaq. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. O'Neal's got 6. Bulls trail by 14. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Chicago has possession. Jordan dishes to Harper. Pass to Longley. Kobe with the steal.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harper kicks to Pippen. Bulls moving the ball around. To the middle. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
Outside Harper. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The 2000s team making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Jordan with it. Now McGrady defending. Right side Jordan. Great D that time from Duncan. Here's McGrady. Up and in on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Pippen against James. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Harper. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. For the 2000s team. Yao comes in for O'Neal. And it's Pierce in for Duncan. The Bulls also changing it up. Simpkins, he's checked in for Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
They double team Yao. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Chicago calls timeout.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the 2000s team.
Iverson with the ball. 5 points in the game. LeBron outside. There's the pass to Yao. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Rodman. And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So for the Bulls, Wennington comes in for Simpkins. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Ball's knocked loose. Here's James. Count the basket. LeBron's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Iverson outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. 7 points for Iverson.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
The shot's good from Rodman.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's McGrady. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Kerr against McGrady. Kerr the pass to Wennington. Here's Rodman. Rodman the second chance bucket after some strong work on the rebound.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the 2000s team decides to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kerr against Nash. Wade finds Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Pass to Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Jordan. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Here's Nash. The dish to Nowitzki. Nash against Kerr. Nash outside. Passes it to Pierce. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Second shot opportunity. Dishes to Pierce. Wade feeling it out a bit. Back to Pierce. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Pierce has got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Jordan. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the home team with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Michael Jordan is out there with Kerr. Then it's Longley. Then it's Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the 3. And he knocks down the first one. Vince Carter hits them both. Now Kerr. The pass to Jordan. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Carter. He kicks to O'Neal. Shoots over Longley. Longley grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. LeBron's checked in for Vince Carter. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Rodman against Duncan. Left side, Rodman. No good that time. Duncan with some nice D. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Duncan against Pippen. Pass to Rodman. And here is Harper. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's LeBron. Trying to get open is Shaq. James with the bucket.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
Harper kicks to Jordan. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. For the 2000s team, Yao, he's checked in for Shaq, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Allen Iverson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Simpkins, he's checked in for Longley. Sally comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And it's Brown in for Jordan. And it's James missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
McGrady. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harper against McGrady. They need this one. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The 2000s team making a switch here. Nash is checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it and stolen by Nash. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Here's Chicago. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bushler. Over LeBron. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's James. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Garnett's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Kerr's checked in for Ron Harper. To the inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the 2000s team.
Here's McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Now here's Brown. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Bushler. Kicks it out to Kerr. 6 to shoot. Brown with it. Guarded now by Nash. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. James Edwards checked in for Simpkins. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Brown, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now the pass to Sally. Edwards against Yao. And stolen by Yao. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Nash, the pass to Yao.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
That's tipped. Pass to Sally. Now against Edwards. Up top, Kerr. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And here's the 2000s team. They're on a 19-6 run. Nash drives in, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Brown the pass to Bushler. All alone. Edwards. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Carter dishes to Nash. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.